Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Jesus loves you. So, I'm watching this horribly awesome horror movie from 1981 ish called Necromantic. And it is a horribly, vaguely wonderful display of insanity and horrible filmmaking, but also ingenious. Pretty disgusting acting, but can't even tell the difference because it's all in subtitles. So I'm just gonna do some commentary on it. It'll be like Mystery Theater 5000 and whatnot. So what do we have here? Okay, we got a dead body. Let's fish it out, boys. Wow, it's pretty decomposed, isn't it? Yeah, we just got our regular old Home Depot trash bags. Just gonna light my ciggy here. Just another day at the office, boys. No big deal. It's just a dead body. Hurry up, I want to get back and eat my coffee. Look, there's even some meat on the ribs. Come on, boys, get that little thin ass garbage bag on the body. We ain't got no time for this. Alright, these guys are fried out. They're like, yeah, what went wrong in my life that I end up doing this gig? Seriously. Or are we in a band? Are we in like a synth pop band? Where's Moby? I mean, look at this. They got the outfits and everything. That's a band right there. Them boys need to play some music. Put your skills to work instead of picking up dead bodies. Okay, so this guy is the necromantic, and he's the star. That's their company. They're called street sweepers or street cleaners. They go up and pick up dead bodies. This movie kind of reminds me of the movie Crash by Cronenberg. Seems it might have been an inspiration. That's a good shot. Look at that. Look it up. See, that's what I mean. Like, some of these shots are pretty awesome. It's not all trash, but even trash cinema is good cinema. This movie reminds me of John Waters flicks, which are some of the best exploitation trash films. B flicks, maybe even C. So you guys missed it earlier. There was a 10-foot giant. I should actually go back to that. Let me see if I can find it. There was a 10-foot giant scene. This dude looked like a straight up Nephilim. There he is. Look how tall this guy is. Look at this monster. I'm like, dude, that's the tallest human being I've ever seen. Look at this. Watch this insane scene. Okay, so first dude comes out. Has nothing to do with the plot. Okay, you got this random guy with with a gun. There's like, you guys can't hear the audio, but there's like some like really low patriotic music playing. I don't know if this is Germany or where. So this monster comes out. Look how tall this man is. What in the world? Is this boy a giant, or is that house super tiny? Is this a dollhouse? Look at this kid. This boy stepped straight out of Genesis 6. Bro, don't step on that. And then he just starts picking apples. Look at this boy. His Aunt Jemima looking. Why are you picking green apples in the middle? I'll just step on it. No biggie. Might slip and break my neck, but look at this. Why are you picking green apples in the middle of a necrophilic movie? What is going on? Look, this scene goes on for way too long. Like, this is the definition of an exploitation movie. Hey, we got to show boy picking green apples and chowing down. Is this a horticulture movie? Am I learning about picking apples and tending plants? I mean, shoot, at this point, just make it a Romans 10 feature and show me how to graft in some wild olive branches into the native tree. That would be awesome. I always thought that was interesting. So you see here the feet on the grass. I love that feeling, boy. That's one of the greatest things. Get your skin on the earth. You know what I'm saying? Sand is even better in my opinion. So old boy, he's just picking his little apples. This random, old boy here, good old boy, he's singing Bye Bye Miss America Pie. I drove my Chevy to 11. Let me get my Copenhagen. Bam! This boy playing Duck Hunter. He should have stuck to the Nintendo game. This kid drinking too many beers. Look, then he just randomly turns and shoots at the random 10-foot gay man. And he's like, this boy like, oh, no big deal. I see you. See no evil. That's like the horror aspect. But like props, respect, dude. Look at this dead scene. Watch this. Boom. Look at that. That's a good scene right there. That's a good horror scene. I mean, it was cheesy as heck. Look at that. That should be I gotta make that the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail right there. Look at old boy. Oh man. That's demonic right there. Look at that. That is just sickening. But, 10-foot Nephilim giant creature. Look at this. He's like, oh, you got me in this uncomfortable position. How long do I got to stay here? It's just random. Like, I'm just going to move this. Yep, you missed the bird. Now, okay, another example. Good shot. Look at that shot. That means somebody's inside the wheelbarrow. Inside the wheelbarrow filming this boy. That's a cool shot, right? So for all its cheesy, horrible qualityness, you have some, pretty artistic camera angles, cinematography. The story's actually pretty cool. He's like, bring out your dead. I'm not dead yet. You'll be stone cold dead in 5 minutes. Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. So there was a scene earlier. I'm going to skip ahead because this is where we were. Where, so old boy Necromancer, he's got a girlfriend. And he's stealing, he works with these bodies, right? And so he's stealing body parts. By the way, guys, trigger warning, this is a R-rated. I mean, this is like NC-17, honestly. I'm going to see what I can, might not be able to show all this, but so he's stealing body parts, putting them in these little tubes and these jars. He's got eyeballs stacked up. He's got hearts, all kinds of things. And, you're just like, well, he's a scientist, a legal scientist. What are you going to do? But, uh-oh. Nah, no, I don't like the way he did that. No, I don't like that. Oh, no, we're not going to watch this, guys. This is too much. All right, so, there's his girlie. Yeah, so old boy got a girlfriend, and she just shows up. Like, he's, like, looking at his jars of stuff, and you're like, whoa. Like, whoa. What's up with this guy, man? And they casted well for that guy right there. Right? He looks a little spaced out and far gone. And then, Shorty shows up. Old Bay shows up and, like, puts her hand on his shoulder, and you're like, wait, what? And she's okay with this? And she's like, yay, look, a body. You brought a body home. Forget about bringing the bacon. Guess what it is, honey? Oh, no. She's disturbed. They are made for each other. Now, how did they meet? Was this on like a necro dating site? Look at this. Oh gosh, guys, this is too much. This is not. This is no longer Christian broadcasting. Let me pause this and see how bad it gets. Oh my lord. Is that a real body? It sure looks real. Now a lot of these scenes actually look. Look at this. They actually killed a rabbit before. For real, for real. So this movie's like really grotesque, and as a matter of fact, I wonder if that's an actual body that they probably. I doubt they'd be able to get something like that. I mean, maybe if they had some kind of access, like to make the movie. But back in the 80s, late 70s, 80s, you were allowed to kill animals on screen and do all kinds of things on screen that you're no longer allowed to do. So they killed a rabbit in this, which was really grotesque. I had to turn my head. Now this, I don't know if that body is real. But I'll tell you, a lot of this looks real. But because of PETA and the work that they did, they had to pass laws. So now you can no longer kill animals on screen. You know, back in the day, that would probably have to not look at. Back in the day, you could not do that. I mean, you could do that. All right, that's about all we can show, guys.